If there was one place I can go back to have a little bit more time to explore, it would be Hong Kong. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. And today I was thinking about, man, if I had a little bit more time, what place would have gone to? Now, all the time in my classroom, I always talk about China, and today actually got me thinking about Hong Kong and how much I really love that place. And just if I had more time, I would have loved to just explore, especially Hong Kong Island. Now, Hong Kong itself has kind of a special place in my heart for two reasons. Reason number one, in China, I got hit with this crazy skin infection, and I went to this international hospital that was probably about 30, 40, 45-minute drive from where I lived. Went there multiple times. I ended up having to see a specialist, and that specialist was in Hong Kong. So I had to take the high-speed train, go there, and see the specialist. Well, it was my first time, and it was very stressful. But when I got there, I didn't know that my SIM card wouldn't work. So I was stressing out. I tried to log onto my phone, try to pull up Google Maps. Thankfully, one of my colleagues was saying, hey, you should download Google Maps so that way you have your map on your phone just in case you don't have any service. So I'm there trying to figure out how am I going to get to this place. Now, prior to the trip, I was in Google Maps and like mapping my way out, from the train station to the ferry to the island, and then from there. So I had a really good idea of where the place was. However, it was still stressful. So I get there and I'm trying to find my way around this place, and somehow I was able to walk to the port where they have the ferry, thankfully. And I didn't have any money on me because they didn't have RMB. It was all like Hong Kong dollars, different type of currency. So then I couldn't use my Chinese debit card that I had there. That wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try my Alaska, my home debit card. And I tried it, and I was able to withdraw some money. So I had some money on me enough to like pay for the ferry over there. So I get on the ferry, and I have like maybe 2 or 3 hours before my actual appointment, and it took me about an hour and a half to actually get onto the ferry and get to Hong Kong Island. And I just remember being on the boat and just being like, what is happening? I can't believe this is happening. It's like hot, it's muggy, and it was just not fun. However, when I was on the ferry, it was just like, it was nice. I was on the water, get to sightsee. It allowed me to catch my breath. I get onto Hong Kong Island, and I'm just running around with my head cut off, couldn't find this place. And finally I asked this guy, he says it's over here, and I find the place with like 5 minutes to spare. I'm sweating, I smell, and I also got this crazy skin infection all over me. And then I go to the skincare office, whatever, and I walk in, and it's like an office of just women, and they're all like model type. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I look nasty, I'm sweaty. And they had like take pictures of me with my skin. Anyways, I felt sorry for them. Like I should have paid them for treating me instead of the vice versa. But because of that trip, I had some time to just like explore Hong Kong. And it was a very pivotal moment because that time, that skin infection really spread over my body. There's days where there's nights I couldn't sleep, and it was very, very stressful. But the specialist told me what to do, and I took some medicine, some cream, and like my skin was much, much better. So for my follow-up appointment, I decided to take the family with me, and that was like during Thanksgiving time. um, should have known, but we go ahead. I think it was Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. So we go together as a family. We get this like Airbnb. Pretty sure like there was a camera in our room. It was fun. Like the whole experience was fun. But it was really cool to experience that Hong Kong. It was really cool to experience Hong Kong, with my family. I had one of the boys on my back. My wife had one of the boys on her back. It was just great. And yeah, I think Hong Kong itself, what drew me to that city was the fact of the just the fusion of all these different cultures. And then you have like the city mixture of old and new all together. And just like, I watched Bloodsport, so like it was kind of cool to be in Hong Kong and to like actually be there. The food was great, and it was just really cool to see. I just remember going down the bridge in Hong Kong Island, and I'm sweaty. There's people that are backpacking, they're sweating, and then I see this guy in a suit, not sweating, just like glowing. And then I see this like lady in like this dress, like as if she's going to some ball, like just walking down the runway, and like it was wild. And we also went to Toys R Us there, which was really cool because that was the time where Toys R Us was closing down in the States. So to actually take my boys to a Toys R Us and for them to experience it was really cool. It was a great experience, and if you ever had a chance, please go to Hong Kong. Go to Hong Kong Island. It's so much fun. And even though like I'm settled, and sometimes people ask me like, would you want to travel again? Like, I would love to travel again, but it's not the season right now. I'm in a different chapter of my life. But it was a lot of fun, and if I could take my family, I totally would. I just encourage people that if you are able to travel, please travel. It opens up your eyes, and I'm not even a seasoned traveler. I have like friends that go all over the place, and I love seeing their pictures. I love seeing their videos, and with my snippet of traveling overseas to different places, like has really impacted my life. So if you ever have the opportunity to travel, please go. If you're a teacher, there's this place called ThaiOnline.com, the International Educator.com, where you can submit your resume and find jobs all over the world for teaching. That's how I got to China. So ThaiOnline.com, I believe. But yeah, just want to say thank you for watching. If you feel led, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.